measures.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, definitive railroad tracks there. So
Yeah, very, very obvious suspension, breath, in we go. Yeah, yeah.
Now, that's where the national came in.
Oh, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Verdi did not care how terrible the key was for a brass player. He wrote where the singers were going to sing the best. That was his thing. And he also wrote for ridiculous instruments like cimbasso. He never wrote for tubas in his works. It was always cimbasso, which is this bizarre hybrid between a bass trombone and an F tuba.
So the next thing up after Spanish, the next time we're going to play is going to be the My Country Tis the Game, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
And then the last thing will be the alma mater. Yes.
Okay.
Now I'm going to find a picture of a cimbasso. Oh, yeah.
Reminds me of my high school.
We're good. Yeah, you had bagpipers too, that's right. But I'm wondering, Bethany doesn't have any specific. Well, no, John Campbell is Scottish. Never mind. That's what it is. I was going to say, why in the world would they be using bagpipers? Yes, that would be.
Understanding.
I figure we should remain seated just so we can make sure we're ready to go with the band.
Is it like did he say like as soon as you're done, like no one else is
He says once the president is in place, take a breath or two. And then he's a youngish guy. He looks like the office. Yes, it has 4 front-facing valves, and the valve comes up and goes around the shoulder like a that was Verdi's preferred bass brass instrument. I'm surprised this is
Will you join me, please, in a spirit of prayer? Through the Ogilvy gates, and then through the gates again, and in between wonder and wisdom, astonishment and angst, classes and athletics and clubs and Greek life, friends and teammates, mentors and coaches, professors, blessed teachers, for all of it, we lift up our voices in praise. Before those gates first opened, parents and encouragers, dreams and hopes, excitement. For all of these, we lift our voices in praise. Now, beyond the gates stands the class of 2022, Bethany graduates, ready to meet what comes, again with dreams and hopes and excitement, and now with knowledge, skills, formation in life, the makings of wisdom, a calling to walk in the world for the common good, and a sense from this place, Bethany, of what that good could be. For all of this, we lift our voices in praise. Amen.
Amen.
Please be seated. Good morning. Four straight days. Take two. Parents, students, faculty and staff, members of the Board of Trustees, alumni, distinguished guests, family and friends, and last but certainly not least, graduates. Welcome to Bethany College's 182nd commencement. Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Dr. Watkins, for opening our ceremony with that inspiring invocation. I'd also like to thank Father Sharon for delivering a tremendously powerful baccalaureate message, and congratulate our distinguished alum and today's commencement speaker, James Jimmy Veras, whom we will be recognizing with an honorary degree later on in our program. Graduates, take a moment to look around you. Seriously, take a moment to look around you. This is what you've been working toward for so long. This is what all of those late nights and early mornings, study sessions, papers and assignments, meetings and classes, examinations, and oh yes, those comprehensive exams have led to. Though your diploma bears your name in bold lettering, we all know that this was not a solitary venture. You have leaned on your fellow students, family, friends, and the entire Bethany community, from the people in town to the faculty and staff. Before we get to the main event of celebrating you, I ask that you take a moment, stand, and recognize all those who have helped to get you to this special day. You can sit down now, graduates. You don't have to follow our directions much longer. When you signed the matriculation book at the beginning of your time here, you did more than formally join the ranks of other Bethany students. You signed a promise to yourself, and that led you on a journey that has seen you accomplish things you thought were impossible and face challenging situations with both courage and compassion. Like true Bethanians, you have made the most of the opportunities offered, and your impact will be felt across campus for a very, very long time. Today marks both an ending and a beginning. Your undergraduate days are over, but now you join Bethany's vibrant alumni community. In my time here, I've had the distinct honor of meeting and getting to know many Bethany alums, and I'm always struck by their vivid memories and deep love for this place and her people. As you move forward into graduate school and the workforce, please don't forget to keep in touch with us through the Alumni Office and the Center for Career and Professional Development. Soon it will be your turn to mentor and help another generation of Bethanians. In this time of beginning again, remember how you have been challenged and how you have triumphed. Show the world your compassion and critical thinking and your work ethic. Show them your passion. Show them your grit. We need all of those things now more than ever in our world. You may be thinking that you are not quite ready to depart this place. Maybe you think just one more class. No, you don't. Maybe you think just one more advising session or one more practice. But I promise you, you are ready. You have proven that time and time again, you are ready for anything. Congratulations. It is now my honor to invite our chairman of the board, Ken Beto, to the podium to offer greetings from the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm humbled to stand before you today and greet you as not only the chairman of the board of the Bethany College Trustees, but I share with you also, I'm looking at the parents, I'm a parent of a Bethany grad. As a student, I'm a son of Bethany grads. My spouse is a Bethany grad. My brother is a Bethany grad. I've been to many of these ceremonies, and I'm just telling you, this is exciting. I shook a few hands coming in. From the bottom of my heart, I welcome you and greet you and celebrate your graduation today from Bethany College.
Greetings, Bethanians, family, and friends. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Allison, and I'm honored to be giving the welcome for the class of 2022. To start, I want to pose a question. Why Bethany? Now, I can see some of you rolling your eyes or laughing under your breath. I know that you've heard this inquiry at least 1,000 times from professors, potential students, or family and friends. If you're like me, you have probably provided answers such as scholarships, athletics, or location. Now, these were all truthful and important responses, but I had an inkling there had to be more to be said about my experience. During my reflection, I asked myself, could these really be the only qualities as to why I chose Bethany? I pondered the question for a while until I stumbled unexpectedly on my answer. In the most unlikely of places, Snapchat. Recently, I had a memory from freshman year pop up on my phone. A group of us had hopped in my roommate's car to go to the Dairy Queen in Wellsburg. It was one of those perfect spring evenings. The temperature was warm, and a gentle breeze swept through her rolled-down windows. Her car weaved gracefully around the bends of the country roads. My friend in the passenger seat was in charge of the aux, and we belted songs from The Greatest Showman. The lyrics, along with our laughter, echoed through the mountains. In that moment, time stopped. I can easily recall the bliss that I felt in that car. All my worries and concerns had melted away. Joy danced across my face, and my eyes had been bright with adventure. I doubt at the time I realized how much that short expedition would mean to me, but it's a memory that I have held on to and will hold on to for a lifetime. This memory sent me down a rabbit hole of nostalgia. How many other moments have been captured in my camera roll? How many were in yours? It shouldn't be surprising that I found pictures and videos of the best moments, and I'm sure that the same could be said for you too. I laughed at the content I had from our infamous pre-COVID gatherings at Alpha Sig and sled riding on Hogue. I cringed at the stupid, silly moments of us that should never be posted anywhere. I smiled at photos from Camp Bell, formals, and Greek mixers. Excitement filled me as I watched clips of our comps, homecoming, and athletic matches. Even the normally mundane events like late night studying, trips to Chambers and Drovers, and attending class made me feel content. All of these moments led me to my real answer as to why Bethany. The truth is that it's home. Home is a place, but more importantly, it's our relationships. They say that home is where the heart is, and I know that mine is located in the people that have helped me become who I am today. I'm grateful for my presidential scholarship, my past position on the women's track and field team, and my 40-minute drive to my parents' house. All of those were wonderful reasons for coming to Bethany, but I have come to understand that it is my friends, professors, coaches, and Special Olympic athletes that have influenced me to stay. I'm sure that many of you could agree. Maybe it was your brothers, your sisters, or teammates, a really amazing roommate, a significant other or friend group, or a really awesome academic department. All of us have been impacted by at least one person on this campus. I strongly believe that John Denver was onto something when he said, "Country roads, take me home to the place I belong." No matter how far away we are from Bethany, we'll always be connected to the place we call home. 4 years of memories have truly gathered around her, and I challenge you to reflect on and remember why you chose to stay and be a part of something special. Bethany is more than a place, it's home, and that's why we will always be one Bethany.
Allison, you're the best. You're the best.
Congratulations, Allison. What a wonderful message for us today. I had the privilege to spend time with her parents last evening, and I thought for our next class coming in, our freshmen, I thought the best advice I could give them is take advantage of your time like Allison did at Bethany. So again, thank you, Allison. Wonderful remarks. I mentioned earlier that I have been fortunate to meet with and get to know a number of Bethany alums over the course of my time here. Each one has had a unique story to tell, but the central theme is the same. Their time at Bethany changed them. Before we hear from Mr. Veras, please indulge me for a moment while I recount some highlights from his college and professional career. And let me ready you, because Mr. Veras has the cool factor. James Jimmy Veras came to Bethany from the Bronx, New York, because of the encouragement from Barry Roffer, a swimmer, and Coach Tom Grahl, then head swim coach. While at Bethany, Jimmy was first team All-Pac 12 times, All-American 9 times, the national record holder in the 200-yard individual medley, and national champion in the 4x100 freestyle relay. In addition to victories over all PAC member teams, the Bison Swimmers, listen to this, the Bison Swimmers had multiple victories over some other teams that you might have heard of, including WVU, East Carolina, Eastern Michigan, Penn State, and the University of Miami Hurricanes. In addition to his performances in the pool his senior year, Jimmy also served as the intramural director and football statistician and sports information director. After graduation, Mr. Veras headed west to Hollywood. As a program development executive at Universal Studios, and this is where the cool factor comes in, folks, he helped to create such shows as The A-Team, Magnum P.I., Knight Rider, Murder, She Wrote, and Miami Vice. As the first vice president of creative affairs at TriStar Pictures, he was the head of the department that produced many movies, including The Natural and Rambo. As senior vice president of creative affairs at Columbia Pictures, he helped to develop and produce the Academy Award-winning The Last Emperor, as well as television shows such as Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, The Young and the Restless, Days of Our Lives, Heart to Heart, Who's the Boss, Designing Women, Married with Children, Seinfeld, among others. He has also supervised over 100 TV movies. It is now my honor and privilege to welcome Mr. Jimmy Veras to the podium to deliver our commencement address.
It's an enormous pleasure for me to be back at Bethany. I'm staring at the Word. It's always had a very, very special place for me and my family. It's a joy, and thank you, President Caridi, Ken Beto, the trustees, faculty, and the family, members of the graduates, you guys. This is fabulous for me. I'm looking at these beautiful faces in this beautiful place, doing this beautiful thing, graduating from Bethany College. As a swimming high school student, I had choices. And I'm going to talk to you today about the journey. And I'm in the film business. And people come to me and they pitch ideas. What about this? What about that? This would be a good thing, that whatever. And we have to slow down and talk about the bigger issue. What is this about? You've pitched a story, but what is this about? Why would someone want to see this? Why is this special? And the graduate who was talking, Allison, about her experience at Bethany, why? Why Bethany? All of us that come to Bethany, there's an antecedent thing in a film or a play. It's what happened before the play started. And that's very important for everybody here, because we all have that story, and they're virtually always different. I was a high school student and a successful swimmer, and I had never heard of Bethany College. As a matter of fact, I was from a very violent inner city high school in the Bronx, famous for two things, swimming and violence. I was on a team largely with black swimmers, African American, outstanding, doctors, lawyers, they run the world now, and Jewish swimmers. My parents were Holocaust survivors from Hungary, Jewish. We were invited to swim. I wasn't going to tell this story, but I'm looking at it. It's very important, I think, in terms of what Allison was talking about, in terms of why Bethany. It's a crucial issue. It's Act 1 in the play that I'm going to describe about why we come to Bethany. The first act, second act, third act. You've got 2 of the 3. You're about to write your own third act. But why I came to Bethany is when we were a swimming team in New York City, the biggest swimming meet of the year in the metropolitan area is run by the New York Athletic Club. It's their corporate presidents. They run the world. It's the most prestigious swimming meet in the East Coast. Last week in March every year, my team won that event in my senior year dramatically. Saturday night. Sunday morning, the New York Athletic Club members made a request. Could you please drain the pool? We don't really want to swim in the water that African Americans and Jews swam in. That's the environment of those days. It's 50 years ago. I'm looking at faces now with disbelief. Those were the facts. I was reached out by Barry Roffer, one of my dear, dear friends, swam at Bethany, actually swam some of the events I swam in. By recruiting me, Barry knew that he probably wouldn't win those events again. He did it anyway. He did it because he knew me more than a swimmer, but as a person. He was desperate for me to meet this man, Tom Grawl. Tom Grawl was a swimming coach at Bethany, married to a woman born and raised in Bethany because Mrs. Grawl, Margaret Grawl, was the daughter of John J. Knight, the famous athletic director and coach at Bethany. The pool is named for him. And Mrs. Grawl and Coach Grawl brought me into their home. I had never experienced such a thing before. And what's amazing, and all of you probably felt it too, and I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how you describe to a sight-impaired person what orange looks like. I don't know how you do that. All I know is that when I arrived at Bethany, there's a feeling. I'm a Bronx guy. I'm not a poetically driven person. But there's a feeling, a set of sensations that you get when you come here. The greetings, the sweetness, the friendliness, the joy of inclusion. That was something that Jimmy Veras needed very badly, and I found it here. I have stories that could, again, you want to get done, you want to graduate, you want to hang out with your friends and your family, but I have stories about Bethany that could go on for days. Coach was an extraordinary human being. He knew each of us individually, and he was prescriptive. He wasn't the same coach to me as he was to my teammates. He knew what Jimmy needed, and for that I will be forever grateful. When my parents dropped me off at Bethany, my parents who had a very tough life, my mother looked at me as she was about to get in the car to drive back to the Bronx, and she said, "Jimmy, I've known you for 18 years. I've known that man and his lovely wife for 20 minutes, and I know if you don't get along with them, it's going to be your fault." And she was she was always right. My mother was always right. But what I'd like to talk to you about is that when people come to me and we discuss something about a project they want to make, and that was my job, make it or don't make it. Yes, no. That was the world I lived in for 40 years. There comes a point when you have to analyze the value of something. For example, when you see a movie like Glory, that fabulous movie about the Civil War. Oh, Civil War, blue, gray, fighting, winning, losing, killing, action, whatever. Maybe so. But there's a moment in Glory when the brilliant actor, one of our best, Denzel Washington, is staring at the camera in his torment of desperation trying to be included in the community of humanity. And he's looking at the camera and a single tear goes down his cheek. One of the most powerful moments in film. That's what the movie's about. That's what you take with you. When you came to Bethany, each of you had a choice. Go here, go there. You came here. The effect that this place has on you when you're here is extraordinary. I had teachers that asked me on a daily basis, "How are you?" "Huh? I'm fine, I'm fine. I never heard that question in my life. No one ever asked me that question in the Bronx. The teachers here were embracing. As a Jewish guy, someone said, you're going to Christian college, you're Jewish, what are you going to do at Christian college? And my dad, who again, another brilliant man, highly educated in his way, said, no, to my friends of ours, no, it's the foundation, the restoration movement in Christianity, and it's Alexander Campbell and all that, and he already knew, and he was completely endorsing my choice to come to Bethany. I wasn't accepted at Bethany. I was cherished at Bethany, embraced on every level. I knew it the second I walked on this campus. These are names you will never heard of. Sandercox, Gresham, Grawl. These are the folks that made my life livable as a young man. I look at the graduating class and I see men, women, diversity. It's just such a joy to be here. There's a couple of things. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, and this is where I think it's crucial that you kind of understand, and Dr. Caridi was kind of referring to it a little bit. The Karate Kid. Here's a guy, he comes to a new town, he's getting his backside beaten by all these rough guys who don't accept him, and he meets this Asian man who's going to teach him whatever, and he's dying to learn, and he's giving him all these things to do, you know, sand this, paint this, do this. He's like, when do we fight? When do we fight? I want to fight. I want to see the results of my labor. I want to feel the winning of it all, the winning. And the man tells him, you are winning. What do you mean winning? I haven't hit anything. I can't break paper. I can't do anything. What am I doing? And he goes, really? Let me show you what you have. And that's part of what I want to talk to you about today, because I want to show you what you have. I noticed on the internet the other day when someone sent out these photographs of the kids bursting out of the door with joy, having completed their comps, the dreaded comps, as the heads shake. Yes. The definition of a split second is the moment you are finished with those comps that you've been fearing and dreading for 4 years, and the moment you realize they're special, they're pretty good. I want everybody else to go through them too. You know, that's a split second. The torture I went through, I want you to go through because whatever, but you still don't understand. You're not there yet. That's still Act 2 in your development of Bethany graduate, because what you'll understand is that when you go to I have never walked into a corporate situation anywhere around the world. I don't mean to be whatever I've done, but I have never walked in feeling inadequate about my education, ever. What I got at Bethany translated to every continent I've ever worked on, every studio I've ever worked on, every network I ever did business with. I always felt prepared. And you'll meet people that every 10 minutes tell you they went to this school, that school, and you can glow from within, guys. You can glow from within because your Bethany education will carry you through any meeting you enter. I'm telling you now, you will never feel inadequate about your education. You're blessed. That word Bethany is a blessing in your lives. And also, not memories, this and that. It is imprinted. It's part of you. You can't shake it. They got you here. They did their thing. And now you got it. You've got the Bethany thing. And I'm telling you, you're going to love it. It's 50 years since I walked in your shoes. I think you've got my graduation outfit on, as a matter of fact. It's a fabulous thing that you've done. You're going to love this. The other thing is the place, Bethany. You're trapped, stuck, isolated. That sounds, on the negative side, terrible. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to go here, I want to go there. But within that cloistered, collegial environment, you actually have the foundation of networking, linking, cooperation, sacrifice, adjustment to different attitudes, all the things that you need in the business world, you get from living together. The Bethany environment is the perfect incubator for success in business. Whether you're teaching, Whether you're an entrepreneur, I don't care what you're doing. Bethany's environment is perfect for learning. And clearly, by the green outfits you're wearing today, you've done beautifully. Now, the question is, what happens Monday? Monday's a frightening day. Sitting in your room, whatever, everyone's busy, telling everybody how great their son or daughter, friend or foe did. And now what? What do you do? Where do you go? What do you think? But I want you to do something for yourself that's a present to yourself. I want you to trust in your preparation. I want you to understand you're ready. You're cooked, you're fresh, you're alive. You're ready to do what you have to do. It's in you, you're there. Fail, fail. It's fabulous, fabulous. Lose. And gradually, I don't like that. Oof, I'm not doing that anymore. Ooh, I love this. Ooh, do it again. Make your way, make your choices. Because Monday, you have all of this behind you. You have all of this behind you. You have all of this behind you. You're elevated, you're buoyed, you're held up by a tradition of family, support, friendship, and love. I never made a corporate decision. I never made a business decision without speaking to Tom Albert Grawl. Never. He was a swimming coach. He knew nothing about entertainment. Nothing. He knew everything about Jimmy Veras. I'll buy that anytime. I never took a job without consulting with Coach. Capital C, Coach. The beautiful thing about Bethany, I was talking to Dr. Caridi about the percentage of students that are athletes and do other things, extracurricular activities. The joy of Bethany, the opportunity of Bethany to connect. And what you're going to realize, I have a friend here who's swam with me 50 years ago, Dr. Don Werner. Dr. Don Werner. One of my fraternity brothers on the board of trustees, corporate president, Don Wagaman. Best tackle in the PAC. Coach used to say, Jimmy, if Don was 20 pounds heavier and 2 inches taller, you'd be watching him on Sundays. Coach loved watching Don Wagaman play football. You have a unique opportunity, guys, and a responsibility. The opportunity is to be everything that you can be, all of the platitudes you've heard. The responsibility is to hold the hands next to you and bring them with you. Keep in touch. Be a Bethanian of true value, which is part of that family. You can run away, some people do, but I urge you to hold that hand. Keep that name on your list of people to connect with, and you're going to do great. And what's going to happen on Monday? Where did you go to school? Where'd you go to school? No, come on, guys, come on. Where'd you go to school? One more time, come on. I want to see those things, the white things flap. Where did you go to school? Correct. Correct. I want you to feel free to say that wherever you go. Because believe it or not, with all your doubts now, you may have questions. You may have questions. They'll be answered as you live. You now have all the tools to make that work. I know you guys want to talk to your families and all of that. And let me just say something else. Take numbers. Take my number. Call me. Nothing thrills me more than to help a Bethanian get from A to B. I would love that anytime. Anytime. I live in Malibu, California, and if I have horses. You want to ride horses? Come ride my horses. Ask me questions. But there's all sorts of Bethanians that Dean Sandercox, I know no one knows who that is, but Bob Sandercox answered all my questions until I was 45. I mean, I called all the time. The responsibility you have to this school doesn't leave you either. Bethany is an energy that needs to be perpetuated. I hope you have the bravery and the clarity of maturity to keep that focused as well. This is fabulous. Do you feel the joy, guys? Do you feel it? I hope you feel you've achieved something fabulous. Because this is not a monologue, this is a dialogue. This is, you have to get in the world and continue to talk. I made a mistake. I did that. Oh my God, I got fired. Oh my God, whatever. No, come back. It's part of the process. Oh my God, I got a promotion. I got a job I can't do. They gave me a job because they think I'm whatever. What can I do? How can I do? You'll be fine. Here's what you got to do. The guidance. Bethany is a continually guiding light. Use the guidance. In closing, I just want to let you know that my life was irrevocably changed by being a Bethanian. I wear it with pride. I wear it with pride. I have groups of people that have never heard of Bethany in my life, and by the time I'm done, they're like, wow. They didn't experience this. They didn't experience, they don't, the things I talk about, they look at me like why did they do that for you? What? Oh my God, I had classes, I accumulated credits. You're gonna have friends that took online classes, and they have all these different diplomas today that you can buy at a supermarket. Your parents sacrificed for you. Your teachers are connected to you. The investment is there. It's imprinted on your soul. You couldn't take it off now if you want. I hear there's like tattoo removal. It wouldn't work here. You're a Bethanian for life. So what happens Monday is joy, matched with fear, matched with concern, matched with energy, matched with phone calls, matched with all sorts of stuff. And I'm telling you, you got a bunch of folks with green hats on. Stay connected to those green hats. And you're going to do absolutely beautifully. What happens Monday is that you will be part of the Bethany family for life. You're a young member. You're a child in that Bethany family. But you're a Bethanian for life. Monday. Go make trouble, guys. Go make trouble. We have stuff to do in this country. We have changes to make, expanding all the growth we've done in the past 50 years, civil rights, gender equality, all sorts of stuff. But there are people that need help. Go make money, nothing wrong with money. And take care of Bethany College. Take care of Bethany College. It needs your guidance, your insight, and your passion. We love you. Congratulations. And if you need me, call me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jimmy. What a powerful message for not just our graduates, but all of us today. A couple of thoughts come to mind. Jimmy's message was one that really had nothing to do about how to make a living. It had to do with how to live life. Thank you, Jimmy, for that message. I also, he kind of, as Bethanians do, I didn't go to Bethany, but there's a Bethanian swagger. And Jimmy kind of carries it. But he carries it with a humility, right? So the second thing that I got from his message was, a humble confidence or a confident humility that you carry yourself with. And what do I mean by that? All the distinguished things he's done in his professional career, he didn't talk about a one of them because he wanted this to be about you. Confident humility or humble confidence. And the third thing is, Bethany is your passport to adventure. If Jimmy's life doesn't demonstrate that you can get there from here, I don't know what else does demonstrate it. So thank you once again, Jimmy. And because of that, on behalf of all of us here at the college, the Board of Trustees, the faculty and staff, we couldn't be more privileged and honored to award you an honorary degree. Mr. James Jimmy Veras, by the authority vested in me, by the charter of this institution as issued by the Old Dominion, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Communications and Media Arts, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. My congratulations. This. Where's our photographer?
Listed in our official program are the names of the candidates who have met all the requirements for graduation from Bethany College. And I hereby certify that they are worthy to receive the degrees of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts from this old college. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science please rise? By authorization of the faculty and trustees of Bethany College, President Caridi, I present to you these candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science.
Okay, God. By the authority vested in me, by the charter of this institution, as issued by the Old Dominion, I confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science. with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
Nicholas Michael Helios. It's going to be a minute. Kelly Hoffman. Alexandra Lynn Kopek. Michaela Marie Martin. Megan Raylan McDonald. Kelsey Ann Mintel. Jennifer Oberther. Kevin Joseph Pollock. Sarah Elena Ramirez. Michaela Marie Reynolds. Amanda Marie Reynolds. Sarah Ann Elizabeth Riedel. Lindsay Ann Robinson. Craig William Sowers. Sarah Michelle Saberna. Tristan Robert Schaefer. Alexis Marie Swan. David Edward Thomas. Jacob Calvin Thornburg. Colton James Brownlee. Rakaya Regina Wise. Courtney Elizabeth Walker.
Bachelor of Science, you may be seated. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts please rise? By authorization of the faculty and trustees of Bethany College, President Caridi, I present to you these candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts.
By the authority vested in me by the charter of this institution, as issued by the Old Dominion, I confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Arts, with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
Paige Allen. Tatiana Alay Banks. Stephen Blackstone. Narbada Buduthoki. Deja Burke. Matthew David Colton. You ready? Jamie Diane Cunningham. Trinity Lachey Dixon. Savannah Marie Lynn Fisher. Haley Jade Gudis. Keith Luke Hart. Melina Lee Hatfield. Matthew Curtis Hossifus. Anna Marie Heller. Yasmin Monet Henderson. Emily Gail Gerald. Yeah. You ready? Demir Idris Johnson. Grace Elizabeth Cusbit. Victoria Marie Magnotti. Samantha Jean Maidens. Austin Reed McKee. Jessica Marie Moore. Chance Everett Murphy. Allison Brooke Paxton. Dorcas Joanne Raber. Jacob Arthur Rantilla. Cameron Robert Schaub. Brandon Michael Shanklin. Taylor Marie Stinnett. Keon Amori Thompson. Trenton Uphold. Evan Daniel Wachter. Micheline Webster. Michael Whitehurst. Hannah Ray Williams. Cameron Lamar Williams. Christian Williams. Dominic A. Salinetro.
Would the Bachelor of Science students join their colleagues and be upstanding? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Bethany College Class of 2022.
Congratulations to our class of 2022. You have overcome many obstacles in your 4 years on our campus, but you have persevered. You have succeeded. I know I speak for all of our faculty when I offer my sincere congratulations and tell you that today we send you into a world that desperately needs the very type of liberally educated, critical and creative thinkers whom you have become. We are also excited to see the work you will do and the difference you will make in the world. We know you will do great things. Congratulations, Bethanians. I also would like to ask you, our graduates, and your families to join me in thanking the faculty who have brought you to this moment. Their dedication to your education is remarkable and worthy of celebration. Their devotion to mastering the art of teaching has been proven by a remarkable commitment to innovation and adaptation that you have witnessed during your 4 years at Bethany. You saw them teach BC before COVID. You've seen them teach in Zoom. You've seen them teaching through classroom masking, social distancing protocols, the myriad ways they have overcome these challenges to teach, advise, and help you to this moment have demonstrated just how devoted this faculty is to teaching and learning, for that is the mission of Bethany College. I would ask the members of the faculty to rise, and I would ask you for your applause to thank them for their work. Three professors merit special recognition today because the board awarded them emeritus status yesterday. Dr. Steve Corelli, who served Bethany College from 2007 through 2021, was named Professor Emeritus of History, and Professor Wally Neal, who served Bethany College from 1982 through 2012, was appointed Professor Emeritus of Physical Education. Last, but certainly not least, we need to thank Dr. John Hull, whom I will now ask to stand. Dr. Hull. Dr. John Hall came to Bethany College in 1976, and he is retiring today, having served 46 years on this faculty. Dr. Hull has won numerous awards, including the President's Award of Excellence for Faculty, the John R. Taylor Award for Excellence in the Liberal Arts, the T.A. Abbott Award for Faculty Excellence, the Bethany College Alumni Association Faculty Recognition Award, and the Richard P. Kinney Faculty of the Year Award twice. Dr. Hull is one of the most prolific and committed champions of undergraduate research in Bethany's long history, and maybe in the history of American higher education. He's presented over 100 papers with undergraduates over the last 46 years. He deserves our profound thanks and hearty congratulations on this, his final commencement. Please join me in honoring Dr. John Hall. Speaking of honors, the graduating class of 2022 includes many students who have distinguished themselves by their remarkable academic work, outstanding grades, and contributions to the Bethany community. We hope you will take the time to read in your program the list of graduates who have won our departmental and campus-wide awards for excellence in academics and in community service. And I would ask those graduates whose name is commemorated in the program for winning a departmental or campus-wide award, or for being named to one of our honor societies, to stand one more time so we could celebrate your accomplishments. We do save, however, one award to be unveiled at graduation. The prestigious Orrin E. Scott Award is presented to the graduating senior who has achieved the highest academic standing over the entire period of study. The donor of this historical award was a longtime Bethany trustee and a graduate of the class of 1892. Our 2022 Orrin E. Scott Award honoree is a presidential scholar and a psychology major. She is active in the Psychology Club and is one of those stellar undergraduate researchers whom we have just referenced. She has presented work on the impact of race and gender on children's behavior disorder diagnoses at the Eastern Psychological Association. She has pursued her vocational interest in sport and exercise psychology while serving as an internal intern here within Bethany, helping to run our Bison 360 program to help student athletes develop leadership skills and the habits that lead to academic and career success. She has accomplished all of this while excelling as a 4-year, 2-sport scholar athlete who has played for the women's basketball team and thrown discus for track and field. She plans to matriculate to graduate study in sports psychology and to become a certified performance counselor. On behalf of the Bethany College faculty, staff, trustees, and administration, I'm pleased to present to you our recipient of the Orrin E. Scott Award. Please join me in congratulating Kelsey Meintel.
So wonderful to see all of you here today. It's a great moment. Takes me back 44 years when I was sitting there. Many things have changed since then, but the one thing that hasn't changed is what a great, special place Bethany is. And if you aren't feeling that today, I was ready to run through a wall after Jimmy was finished. It's fantastic. I handed you something when you walked across the stage, and tradition has it that the pin that was part of that package is to be removed and right now onto your robes or your hoods, wherever you want to put it. It's a sign that you've become a Bethany alum. The other thing that was in that little package was my business card, because I want to hear from you all the time. You're part of the team now, and I want to know when you get a new job, when you move, when you change your email address, your phone number, anything that happens in your life. Because Bethany is yours, and you are Bethany's. So stay in touch, and by all means, come back and visit us. Welcome to life as a Bethany alum. Thank you.
Class of 2022, you are a beautiful sight to behold, and we now would invite you to turn your tassel on your cap from the left to the right. You really are a beautiful sight to behold. You are salt for the earth. You are the light of the world. A Bethany education has always been considered a gift received, but a gift never intended to be kept to yourself. Do not be selfish with this gift that you've been given. Go into the world and share it. You are a gift. You are much beloved. much loved. You're an offering. So now, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, go forth to live and to love and to serve. God love you. Go get them. Stay salty, always joyful. God bless you.
Take me home, down country roads.